Now on to our examples. So a couple of different ones we have here. So let's go through one by one. So first question is asking us to actually find the base. Apologies, let's use that green. So we're actually trying to find the base. So in order to find the base, we need to look for something that has that L shape. So that L shape will have the height and it will have the base at the bottom. On here, we have two arrows, which means this side is the same as this side. So I can actually, I'm going to quickly write that in. So this one is also 6 centimeters. And if I'm going back to here, so this one is going to be my base. So that is how I get my answer. Next one, let's move over. Ooh, apologies. So, which length? Now we're looking for something that can be used as its height. So if now we're looking for a height, we're looking for something that is going to go from one set of our lines to another. So from one end to another. And the only one that we have is actually this one here. So this one, 2 meters, is going to be our height. And again, it is the height. The height is perpendicular distance, here we go, from the base to an opposite parallel side. So this is my base, this is an opposite parallel side. Next example that we have here, we now have our 1 centimeter grids again. So 1 centimeter grids, just keep that one in mind. So this will help us figure out some things. So we want to look at finding the area. In order to find the area, the first thing we do is we write in our formula. Then we fill in any missing lengths and label them with B and H. On this particular one that we have, this length is the easiest one to see compared to this length. So this one will be our base. So think about, you can kind of turn them all around. So we've got our base here, and we can substitute it in as 2 millimeters. Sorry, this is supposed to be centimeters. I'll fix that one a bit later for you. Apologies, gents. So if I have 2 centimeters and 4 centimeters, scroll back in, apologies. So if I put in my answer, and I have my height here with these little dotted lines, is 1 box, another box, 3 and 4. So my height is going to be 4 centimeters. So again, I can annotate my diagram, I can fill in my missing letter, and I end up with my answer, and that will be in centimeters. Again, apologies for that. Centimeters squared. Okay, last one. Again, we have our area of a parallelogram. Let's quickly just write down our equation first. So we have area equals our base multiplied by our height. So that is our formula that we need to keep in mind. So on here, I have my base, which is 2.4, and I have my height, which is 3.2. And again, the way that I can tell this, my base is perpendicular to my height. You can have the height over here as well. This line is the same as this length, okay? So it doesn't matter where the actual height is on the diagram, as long as it has from one set of parallel lines, so from one line to the other line, and it tells you the height. Do not use the lines that are already in here. We do not want to use those. So again, let's now substitute in. I've got my height here for 3.2. I can put that in. I've got my base here, which was 2.4. Put it all in, and I end up with my answer of 7.68 meters and squared. Making sure in this one, if we're doing area, you're doing your unit squared. Hop on to the next video to work on that.